I'm Mr. Papadich, and I'm going to be your teacher for English 11B for the GISD Virtual Summer School. One thing off the bat that you're going to need to know is that you have to read To Kill a Mockingbird, so make sure you get your hands on a copy of that, and The House on Mango Street. So your first few weeks will be for Mockingbird, and then the last part for The House on Mango Street, along with some other activities as we go along. It's a pretty intensive course, so there's no time for dilly-dallying. Make sure that you do, a few hours every day. It's self-paced, but believe me, you don't want to get behind and then have to do a lot of assignments not to your best ability at the end. Alright, let me take you through a few of the things as you log in. Alright, so you've gone ahead and logged in here. You're going to go up here to your only class, Genesee County Summer School. Nice welcome message about English 11B, your course. Reminder to get those books. And then there's my email address if you need to contact me. The preferred method, though, however, is to use the feedback. So if you go over here to the tabs and you go into feedback, you're going to find your name and click on your name. Once inside, you'll click on your name again and then click on threads. Once you're in the thread, then you'll leave a message, with a title for your message, and that'll go right to my email. It's just the ISD's way of keeping everything, a record of everything, so that you have it, I have it. A lot of times there might be questions that you can go back to, and you'll have the answer right there. The other tabs here that you're going to want to use a lot: lessons, and you go into English 3, lessons, and you've got a whole page of modules. You're going to want to follow the pacing guide as far as those go. I can tell you right off the bat that English 11A uses the first few, so we're going to go ahead and just start with this course here. They're going to give you a module checklist, that kind of thing, tell you what you're in for each one. Now notice down here at the bottom of every page, make sure to click on that. You just keep on clicking through. So make sure to read everything. Click on the hyperlinks where necessary. They'll take you to some pages outside of here. Notice too that I'm using Windows Explorer. For the most part, everything in Blackboard works a lot better there, especially like if you're submitting an assignment. You might not always get the Submit tab if you use Firefox or Chrome. So make sure to use Windows Explorer. Somebody's got to. Okay, let me go ahead and go through here. I'm going to go back to lessons. Let me show you one that would look like one that you're going to submit. Scroll down here. I know 502 has one. So I would read all that. If you go down to the bottom of my page, click over. I would read those two links there. And haha, an assignment. Submit your responses to the 5 questions above. Okay, so these questions then are going to be part of the assignment. What I would go ahead and do for any of these, I would just go ahead and copy them. I'm just going to hit Control-C to copy. And then if I go into assignments over here, it's a little bit tricky to get a hold of. So you got your lessons, but then to actually get graded for any of these, you have to go into assignments. Here's that Rise of Realism. Matches the one that I just had. And then it says View Complete Assignment. So I'm just going to go in here. Now it says Submit your responses to the 5 questions. So I'm just going to go ahead and paste that in there, Control-V, and I'm going to type in my answers in here. Once I've done that, just go down here and click Submit. Another option would be to make a Word file and then browse and upload the Word file. That's good. I would always say to back yourself up with Word, but again, sometimes that can cause problems with uploading files or different formats, so just be sure that you've got it in a format that Blackboard can process. Usually you have to make it a Word 97 to 2003. Alright, I'm just going to cancel that. So you can see here, plenty of assignments. A lot of them having to do with the books that you're reading. Some quizzes along the way, some vocab, and then the exam at the end. So make sure that you do well. Make sure that you read all of your books. Message me in the feedback if you have any questions. Check your My Grades often to see how you're doing. And again, it's going to tell you all of those assignments and points possible and the grade that you got. So just keep track of that. If for some reason there's one that's empty, that might be one that we're going to skip. So I would always go back to the side over here and go to Home to double check. Down here, I've got the pacing guide that tells you, okay, on this day do this one, on this day do this one. That's just to kind of keep you in check. So, and you can also see, okay, did we skip one? Maybe you don't have to do a certain assignment. So I'd always check that before you submit anything, just to make sure that you actually have to do that one. Alright, well, good luck, and I'll see you online.